Previously on Kingdom Hearts HD. I just remember when I was a kid, my sisters and I would just like go outside and just play and do crap. We would always like act out these stories. And one of the things we would do is if somebody was supposed to be in the distance, we would just talk as though we were in the distance. So it'd be like, make sure that you do this stuff and do other things. And now a new episode. Hey, what's up everybody? This is Blinkk. Welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Hearts HD. In the last episode, we fought Baronade's clone here in Monstro, and we're gonna go this way now. Into the throat. What do you know? Okay, so okay, this is the part I was remembering. This is the part where I think there's some switches or something we gotta do. I don't remember for sure. Honestly, in all honesty, I could be getting confused between this world and Jabu Jabu's Belly just because they're so similar. I could really legitimately be getting confused with that because I know there's switches and stuff in Jabu Jabu's Belly. Maybe there are some in this, maybe they're not, and I'm just confused. Who knows?
Hey, let Pinocchio go, Riku.
A puppet that's lost its heart to the heartless. Maybe it holds the key to helping Kairi. How about it, Sora? Let's join forces to save her. We can do it together. What? You'd rather fight me? Over a puppet that has no heart?
Heart or no heart, at least he still has a conscience.
Conscience?
You might not hear it, but right now it's loud and clear. And it's telling me you're on the wrong side.
Then you leave me no choice.
Pinocchio! Pinocchio!
Jiminy, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I guess I'm okay.
Huh?
Okay, in Baronade Volume 2, or Version 2, or whatever you want to say, he's got more HP this time, and I believe the floor is dangerous. I believe that stomach acid is dangerous for us to touch, so he's got basically double the HP he did last time, but the strategy remains the same, I believe. Is he stunned or something? Yeah, he is. Holy crap. Okay, we want to beat this core up then. I wasted some time there, obviously. Okay, so it's kind of funny that there was that little Deus Ex Machina with Pinocchio's nose. That was just kind of a cute little funny little thing that they threw in there. I don't know. It's okay. Beat up the throat, I guess. Everything about this world is like beat up the throat. It's like stab him in the neck. I don't even know, dude. I'm just going crazy, man. I'm going absolute bonkers. Can I please get through a boss fight of a world without dying? Because I haven't done that since Clayton. That'd be, you know, really nice. Well, actually, Clayton, I didn't die in Clayton, but that's only 2 worlds ago, so I guess it's not as big of a deal as I'm making it out to be. I don't even know, dude. Okay, but we've almost got him beaten. But, yeah, so interesting thing about Monstro is, well, at least for me personally, is just, I was just not expecting it when I first saw this boss. It's just kind of came out of nowhere. Now, actually, the first time I saw it, it wasn't in my personal playthrough, it was watching a Let's Play done by Grand Pyromania, and his Kingdom Hearts Let's Play is really good that he did back in the day, by the way. Just some cross-promotion going on there, I guess. But it was really good. It's the game, it's the Let's Play that got me into Kingdom Hearts in the first place. Which, yes, by the way, game developers, what do you know? Man, Let's Plays actually do sell games. I've bought several just because of a Let's Play, but anyways, not to rant and rave, but It was just a surprising little moment. It's kind of a crazy little plot twist that Monstro shows up out of nowhere. It's kind of funny, actually.
Riku! Riku, where are you?
Attain the power of time. Learn magic spell, stop.
So, Kairi's like a lifeless puppet now?
Precisely.
And her heart was...
Taken by the Heartless, no doubt.
Tell me, what can I do?
There are 7 maidens of the purest heart. We call them the Princesses of Heart. Gather them together, and a door will open to the heart of all worlds. Within lies untold wisdom. There you will surely find a way to recover Kairi's heart. Now, I'll grant you a marvelous gift. The power to control the Heartless.
Soon, Kairi. Soon.
I sure hope Pinocchio and Geppetto were okay. Yeah, hopefully they landed safely somewhere. Riku. And of course, we end up back here in Agrabah. So we're gonna have to fly through the little space trail again. I think my magic is as good as Donald's now. No way, not in a million years. Why don't you see Merlin? Work more on your magic. There's a tournament being held at the Coliseum. I hear there's a great reward for the winner. For the moment, we are going to go and we are going to talk to Merlin because figure no time like the present, right? And we do kind of have this pattern going where we take on a world and then we do some stuff between that world and the next world, and Monstro does kind of count as a world even though it's not a full world. So let's just go straight to the Magician's Study, not waste any time here. We don't have really any reason to go anywhere else at the moment. Something that I wanted to address really quickly is we do not have all the postcards here in Traverse Town, and we're not going to have them until later on because I believe we are lacking some stuff we're required to have before we can take care of that, so just be aware of that.
You're making excellent progress. Here's something for your effort.
Spellbinder.
Keep it up.
Okay, let's go ahead and leave. Now that we have gotten Spellbinder, let's take a look at that Keyblade, actually. See if it's worth using. It's got less strength, more magic. We're losing 2 strength and we're gaining 2 magic. Okay, just for the sake of the fact that I said we were going to show off all the Keyblades, I will temporarily equip Spellbinder, and we are going to go take care of, that Olympus Coliseum match they were talking about, or at least show it off. I may not beat it, and if I don't, then we'll just take it on later in the game, or off screen, I should say. I'll just show it off and then do it off screen later on, just so you guys kind of get the idea of what it's like. And then after that, I think we're going to wrap things up for today. So first things first, though, let's go ahead and land at the Coliseum gates. Head on in and talk to Phil, because he's going to be the one that's going to give us the information on the new tournament. Also, something I want to show off while we are in the front entrance area is that now there's the Phil Cup, but here's the Pegasus Cup. Now, the Pegasus Cup is another 10-round match, just like the Phil Cup was. There is actually a cup that comes later that is much longer. It's basically, I want to say it's like 30 to maybe it's 50 rounds. I can't remember exactly how many rounds. Very long, very difficult cup to take on. And it's the kind of thing where you're going to be getting some really major rewards for taking it on and beating it. Another thing that I'll mention is, I know I mentioned when I was here in the Coliseum last time that there are different ways you can take on different cups. You can enter alone, and then there's a time trial as well. Just be aware of that, because that applies in all tournaments at all times, except for some of the tournaments that are kind of bonus tournaments that have to do with extra bonus bosses. So just be aware of that. But let's go ahead and enter the Pegasus Cup. And let's see if we can't knock this out. We are level 28, 29. I think we should be okay to take this on right now, because I think we are slightly over-leveled. Or at least I hope we are. But as you can see, we're facing enemies from all the worlds we've gone in so far. Now, something that I should have mentioned before that I don't know if I necessarily have yet is that while there is not a great grinding spot in this game like there is in Kingdom Hearts 2, where you can go to the top of Pride Rock and fight all of the drive thruster, the thruster something, I can't think of what they're called. You can go and fight all of them, right? And that's a really efficient way to grind. This game doesn't have a super efficient way to grind like Kingdom Hearts 2 does, but what this game does have is it does have Olympus Coliseum. And it's a great way to grind up experience, because each of these cups has a boss fight at the end of it that gives up a good amount of XP. Not incredible, not compared to how the main bosses of the storyline are going to be giving you, but it's not bad. And so not only are you getting experience from fighting all the enemies in the matches themselves, but you're also going to get a little bit of that XP from the final bosses of these different matches. And so I think in this match we're going to be facing Yuffie and Leon, I want to say. And when we take them on, we're gonna get something like 300 or 400 experience right there. So it does take quite a few repetitions to do some good grinding in these matches, but it does end up being worth it on the whole. So just be aware of that. That's definitely an option to grind if you want to do some serious, between worlds grinding, or even late game grinding with some of the later tournaments. That's definitely an option for you. So as far as what level you want to be by the end of the game, that's very subjective. It depends on your skill level, it depends on your play style, and it depends on your abilities in game, and the kind of stats that you gave up or that you kept when you first chose the sword, the shield, or the staff at the very beginning of the game. Based on those statistics, based on those abilities, you're going to learn different attacks and things like that at different points in the game. And so you may want to have a certain attack at the end of the game that isn't available to you until like level 60. And so you're going to want to grind up to level 60 by that point in the game to make sure you've got that spell. So it's very subjective. It's very subjective for sure. It's very up to your play style. But I would just advise you to, if you are able to, grind up to about the 60s, somewhere in the 60s, maybe 65 or so by the end of the game. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing for this LP, probably. No promises, of course. But that's just something that I'm thinking I'm probably going to do, because that's just the best way to go about things, is to be at a relatively high level. Leon and Yuffie, focus on Yuffie first. She is a bigger pain in the butt than Leon is. Even though Leon is quite a heavy hitter, Yuffie's... Holy crap, Leon.
I give up.
I give up. Okay, well, I guess we'll find out if I actually gained anything from that. I think I did. Oh yeah. I think I probably got the XP from that whole thing. So even if you don't win, I think you keep your XP. So you just keep grinding and grinding and grinding up on it. Anyways, that'll be that for today. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next time on Kingdom Hearts HD. Now that we have beaten Monstro's world and we have showed off the stuff here at the Colosseum and we have gotten a new Keyblade from Merlin, I think it's going to be time for us to continue on to the next world for real. The one we were planning on going to before Monstro interrupted us. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. This is Blinkk signing out. Keep your spirits up and your HP high.